My name is Noah Redler. I'm an adopted member of 33 Entrepreneurs and also the campus director of Montreal's Notman House. Notman House is a community space for the local startup community. We're a place where people come together. One of our focuses is really creating a space where entrepreneurs support entrepreneurs and where they can come without any reservation, without any hesitation, and really get connected with the community. We say at Notman that we're the place where Quebec Inc. meets Quebec 2.0, and we're a place that drives the Montreal ecosystem. We want to get rid of the idea of R&D centers inside of big companies, and we want to put these ideas out into the startup world. So when a big company wants to come up with a new app or wants to come up with a new technology service, instead of trying to build it internally, which is harder and harder these days to acquire the right talent, why not throw it out there as an open challenge to our community where we can come to you with a ready-made solution? You know, when we need to work together, it means startups finding solutions for these big companies to get off the ground. And what big companies can bring to us is learning how to run a big company, because we often forget that startups need to grow up. And so what startups can bring is a new way of thinking to be more agile, more lean, and just kind of run their company and develop in a new way. We have a lot to share among each other, and it needs to be an even approach and collaboration and not a top-down or a bottom-up. But we can say the third floor of the Notman House is pretty hot. But this week we have the Montreal Startup Fest happening in Montreal, where people from all around the world are going to come discover the Montreal startup culture. The Notman House is really driving things together. We've got incubators, community centers, universities with innovation spaces. Montreal is in an upswing of full momentum in the startup community, and what we've got going and what's hot here right now is our drive to move this community forward. Our strengths are the community, and so the way we play to our strengths is that we let the community organize our events and bring their knowledge to the community. Notman House doesn't organize any events. It's actually always somebody else, a leader in the community or a specialist in a certain field, especially in emerging technology, that comes and teaches us about different things. We're a small team, and the way we learn is by people coming to us with virtual reality, with artificial intelligence, with augmented reality, with brain control interface. And by having those technologies presented at the Notman House, it's just there to inspire people. So our strength is our people, and we focus on them and we let them be themselves at the Notman House. I think it's an amazing initiative. When you want to really get known across North America, you really have to be face-to-face with everybody, and that you got this amazing bus and how beautiful it is, and you're going to be driving around, you're going to make a splash, and every time you go into a city, they're going to be talking about you. Keep it up, lâche pas. 33 Entrepreneurs, we're going to talk about you guys for years.